So let's see if we can get an interview.
Yeah.
Hello, could you give us an interview, please?
No, this is private property.
Is it?
Yes, I'll ask you to leave.
Are you
That's
sure?
fine. I'm a founding member of the IS.
I understand that. This is private property.
Yeah.
I asked you to leave.
But it's an IS event. I'm
that.
a founding member of the IS. That's my name, and that's my card.
I understand. I'm going to ask you to leave.
So I'm entirely entitled to be here.
I understand that. I'm going to ask you to leave, please.
But if you understand that I'm entitled to be here, then what's the problem?
Okay. Please leave.
I just wanted to ask you as well about the main event tomorrow night. Should I park here or should I park in the little car park here?
I've asked you 4 times. Again, please leave.
Yeah, I've heard you say that.
Okay, good.
But I'm not sure if you quite understand that unless my membership monies are returned, I've got all the rights to the membership of an IS membership. That's enshrined in as a membership organisation. I have the rights of that organisation, so I'm under no obligation to leave if I choose not to.
Okay. I'd ask you again, please leave.
So you're okay with that? You're okay with him being a member of the IS?
I haven't said yes or no.
You said okay. When he was telling you that, you said okay, which implies that you're agreeing with it. Does it not?
I've heard what you said. I'm going to ask you to leave again,
Well, you said
please.
okay to him.
Both of you, I'm going to ask you to leave, please.
But you're not answering my question.
I understand.
Isn't that not a breach of the communication formula?
I've
He asked
you
you a
to leave.
question. Martin was asking a question. You said okay, so that
Okay.
implies that you're happy with him being here.
I'm not part of the management. I can't say yes or no.
But you're
Well,
a SEAL
we're
member.
both-
You're wearing a SEAL
Yes,
uniform.
that's correct.
So
Well,
you must know. Hang on a second, Stephen. Sorry, hang on a second. You must know as a SEAL member. And by the way, I've been in the SEAL for 5 years as well. So I know the story. I know how these things work, roughly speaking. But you also must understand that for somebody who's like me, who's dedicated 30 years of his life, 5 of them in the SEAL, countless years supporting the IS, and I've never had anything I've never asked for anything in return. At the very least, as a courtesy, I would expect to be able to treat it with respect as a founding member of the IS.
Okay.
I was here in 1984, actually, when the IS was Formation Summit. I was here. I was part of that whole Formation Summit, and that's hence the reason I've got the founding membership card.
Yeah, I get that.
I'll show you again.
No, I saw that.
There it is.
Yeah.
That's me. So I'm not quite getting what the problem is. I'm not here to cause trouble. I'm not loud. I've got no weapons. There's no problem here. No sticks. No nothing like that. So let's at least just have a little wander around and just check out the event and say hi to some old friends, huh?
Sorry about that. I'm going to have to ask you to leave again.
Well, Stephen, what do you say to that? What do you make of that?
Well, if I remember correctly, Martin, looking on the church's website, it says all their churches are open to everyone.
That's true.
Open to the public.
And furthermore, the West Sussex County Council, who I've written to specifically on this subject, said that as a Brown Signs attraction, which you are, public are entirely entitled to come and visit without prior booking. Now, if you're trying to ask me to leave on the strength of my religious conviction, my lack of support for whatever, then you need to make that clear. Make some statement that you're discriminating against certain groups. Make that clear on the website, because the website doesn't say that.
No, I understand, but church policy is very clear in terms of when you commit suppressive acts, then you forfeit your rights and as a Scientologist.
So
I've never seen that.
Well, no, I haven't seen that either. But,
Okay, well, the reference is suppressive acts.
What suppressive acts has Martin committed then?
Well, this right now is a suppressive act.
What, talking to you?
That's a good one. In Miscavige's Scientology, talking is a suppressive act.
Okay.
Does that not strike you as being rather weird that talking to someone is a suppressive act?
I'm going to tell you both again. Please leave.
Okay, listen, I'll tell you what, I'll leave because this conversation's going nowhere.
Yes, thank you.
But but at least grant me the courtesy of finishing my communication.
Sure, go ahead.
I'm sure you've done grade 0. I know I have. And it was great, by the way, and I loved it. Now, let's just talk about suppressive acts just for 1 second, because specifically, Stephen, I want you to get this on camera, actually, if you don't mind. I just want to talk about suppressive acts for 1 second, because as far as I'm aware, beating your staff would be a pretty suppressive act, wouldn't it? Especially if those staff were SEAL members. Torturing them would be a pretty suppressive act, don't you think? In the court of San Antonio in Texas, Debbie Cook, a 17-year veteran commanding officer of the Flag Land Base, testified under oath that she was tortured and physically and mentally abused under the direct orders of David Miscavige. That's now a matter of court record. This isn't speculation. I'm not making wild allegations. That's a matter of court record that's been tried and tested in the court, and the church didn't even put up a defence. They just walked away from that case. So which would you say was more suppressive? torturing, degrading and physically abusing a 17-year commanding officer of flag, or having a very nice polite chat with somebody on the grounds of St Hill? What's your opinion on that?
I think this conversation is over. I'll ask you to leave, please.
I think this conversation's over too. That was pretty conclusive summary, I think.
Yeah, I think that's rather telling, isn't it, that Scientologists can't communicate.
Okay.
Thank you.